Hey, this is Steph with Stephanie'sRockShow.com. We're back in here live with Anti-Mortem at the Aftershock Festival. Thank you very much for coming by.
Hey, no problem at all. I'm super pumped to be here, guys. It's been a good time today.
Yeah, it's sweaty and hot out here, but it's been fun. We're having a good time.
So sweaty and hot. This is like the only time I've ever played a stage where my feet literally felt like they were going to burn to the stage. Like, I even had shoes. Usually, me and my brother Nevada in the band, we usually play shoeless, right?
Wow.
But today we took our shoes off, walked out there. It was not happening. Yes, yeah. And I couldn't even stand in one spot for more than 5 seconds with my shoes on. It was crazy, yeah.
Okay, well, you have to play with your shoes on at Aftershock. So what is the meaning of your name Before Death? How does that tie into the concept of the band and everything?
Oh, you know, it's kind of, to be honest, 100% honest, when we were kids, you know, we started the band when I was 11. Oh, yeah. So it's been 10 years now. And anyway, when we started, it was really just a cool name. We were just like, oh, Anti-Mortem. I don't know what that means, but that's pretty sweet.
Sounds bad.
Right? It was when Latin metal band names were a big deal. And so we started doing that. And anyway, later on, we talked about changing it. And, you know, we had a lot of different band names in mind. But we didn't want to part with it just because we just been Anti-Mortem for so long. We loved it, you know. We didn't want to get rid of it. And then we kind of gave it its own meaning to us. Is it's like the energy and just love that we have for rock and roll and just for metal. It's just life to us. So we're kind of saying, you know, anti-death. It's just all life. You know, I mean, we're about having a good time and just, you know, whatever it is, whatever you love doing, do it and love it. You know.
That's cool. I love it. So my husband is from Oklahoma, Marlow, and he told me that you guys are not so far off, and like
right next to me, actually.
Wow.
Like 20 minutes away. Like I grew up in Rush Springs, so you know Marlow is like even closer. That's only like 15 minutes away from Rush Springs, and then Chickasha is like 25 minutes away from Marlow.
That's absolutely nuts. So do you think it's helped you or hurt you being from a really small town in Oklahoma and making it as a band?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's hard to know. I mean, it's nice having the whole, like the small town aspect to us. You know, a lot of people support you.
Yeah.
You know,
and still maybe more humble. And you guys have been friends for a while.
For sure. Oh yeah, for like years and years. And but you know, I got to say though, it helped because our town would support us a lot, and we were pretty much like the only band in our high school that was actually trying to do stuff. So everybody loved it. But we had to move. You know, we had to go to OKC, like Oklahoma City, and really start pushing. Exactly. But you know, we played in Chickasha for like 2 years, and we get to the point where there'd be people just lined up down the street, like Main Street, to come watch us play at this place called Oddfellows that we started with a college student. And right, you know, but after we played for like 2 or 3 years, we're like, what more can we do? It's like we've already had hundreds of people. What can happen?
You guys have moved out since.
Oh yeah. You know, and so we go to OKC and play there for like 3 or 4 years, and then you know we got heard by labels and shit, and so here we are now. I know he's having a great time.
This is my assistant. He's helping out Bowie.
He asked the hard to ask questions.
Yes, yeah, they're really difficult. So I read on your Facebook the description is Heavy as Balls songs. How did that description come about?
It's man rock, and the reason it's that is because it's like the rock that like my dad likes. You know, I mean, the rock that we play is always like, you know, when we were younger, we'd be like, man, you know, we want dudes that are like, you know, like working every day, like, you know, like our dads and my dad's friends to hear our music and actually dig it. You know what I mean?
Album, New Southerner. It's out now. We can find it iTunes, everywhere. Why New Southerner? Just kind of, you guys are New Southern.
Yes.
So
but,
why that name?
Well, you know, really, it was kind of like this sounds terrible, but saying it's a last-minute deal. But we didn't write the song until we had almost every song on the album written besides like 3. When we went out, leave this baby alone. This is my baby right now, okay? But you know, it was like his name is Bowie. We were interviewing. Bowie is interviewing.
He's getting popular. He's getting popular.
It's the most famous baby at Aftershock.
I'll go with that. I'll take it.
That's awesome. But New Southern, really, last minute, going to California, writing with Bob Marlette, and we wrote a couple songs when we were out there. Words of Wisdom, New Southern, and 100% Pure American Rage off the record. And New Southern, the reason we really picked that, though, is we just kind of felt it was a really good, bold title to kind of describe. You know, we're a Southern rock band, you know, Southern rock metal band, kind of. But you know, I got to say, we were kind of torn because we're not all Southern. You know, there's a lot of songs on the record like Hate Automatic or Wake Up, you know, a few other songs that aren't Southern at all, you know, but then we have songs like Truck Stop Special and Jonesboro, and those songs are totally, that's a Southern rock song, you know, Southern rock classic. But, you know, really, it's kind of like an ode to where we're from, you know, an ode to we are from the South, and it's like, you know, it's something that we own. A lot of people, you know, nowadays, you know, it's like somebody from New York will be like, oh, we're a Southern band, and it's like, you know, we're gonna play Southern music, and it's like,
and it's unique to hear a band out of Oklahoma making it, you know what I mean, really big and huge, and so that's really cool to still represent where you're from.
Oh yeah, you know, if it wasn't for the people that helped us get to where we are now in Oklahoma, we wouldn't be where we are. So it's like, you know, we kind of want to give it up to them.
Yeah. So is it a requirement to have like long hair and kind of curly long hair to be in the band?
Yes. Levi, our drummer, when he got in the band, he had short hair.
Uh-oh.
In our management label, we're like, you can't do that. You have to grow your hair out. Yep. But it's gotten way longer.
Uh-oh, it's beer 30.
He'll get super frustrated. Dude, here, trade me. Stella, you don't like Stella.
Yeah.
See, there we go. You got me a good beer. Thank you guys so much.
You got to get some beer during an interview.
What were we just saying though? Oh yeah, Levi.
Yeah.
When he first, yes, when he first got in the band, he had short hair. And like I said, they all told me he has to, but there's so many times he's not used to having long hair. He gets so frustrated because he'll be driving or whatever, and just the wind just making his hair just go everywhere. And he's like, I'm gonna cut this shit if I don't get a beat, you know. But you know, so now he loves it, and when we're on stage, yeah, he has a good time. But you know, we all. Honestly, when I was a kid, I was very religious. I wasn't, but my parents were, and so I was forced to have
Midwest, you have to.
Exactly, the buckle of the Bible Belt, you know. And so that, you know, I think that's the reason why it's so hard for Oklahoma bands, you know, just because everything's so stifled there, you know.
They put rock into almost an anti-Christian category, which it's not, but they almost think it's against, you know what I mean? It's like a weird aspect.
No, it's true though, and that's what sucks. But it's like, you know, there's a lot of people to blame for it, but it's not their fault. It's like people like Marilyn Manson, you know, and bands where people seem like they're satanic or something, you know, and so everybody that's, you know, like, you know, a Baptist or a Mormon that's from that area is just like, oh, Marilyn Manson.
In that category.
Yeah, you know, but what's cool is that the people that know us and the people that are from our state don't look at us like that at all. You know, like everybody that's, you know, Christian, you know, I'm not Christian. I don't care what religion you are. You know, I just have a good time, and if you're happy doing what you do, I'm happy doing what I do. That's all that matters, you know. But I have to say though, the people from our area that personally know us, and the people that come to our shows have never ever acted like that towards us. You know, they never give us a hard time for, you know, for rock and roll. They actually supported us. So, you know, it's great. It's great. Is Bowie upset?
Yeah.
Is he upset?
He goes, I agree with that. Yeah, he's like, I'm tired of this stuff.
You know, when I was a kid though, I was forced to have short hair, and when I was getting older, I wasn't allowed to have facial hair. Yeah, you know, I grew up Mormon, you know, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Way.
Yeah, and so I
watch every show there is about Mormons and being Mormon. I'm fascinated by it.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty crazy. There's a lot of stuff that goes on, you know, whatever. If that's what you want to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But I really feel like life's about being happy.
Still want the aspect of like 18 wives or something? Or?
Oh, yeah, that's great. I would love that. No, I'm kidding.
I want like 10 husbands, you know. One's pretty good, but I could have a bunch more.
There's too many guys that want to have sex if that's the case. But you know, I was forced to have short hair, and so when I got older, you know, we finally dropped out of the Mormon church when I was about 13 or 14. And so I was like, I'm never cutting my hair. And so I haven't cut my hair since then. And neither has my brother either. He's actually behind us. That guy right there. But, you know, but Zane and Corey, they just love having long hair. They were always into rock and roll as well. And so here we are now.
I dig it. Well, I just learned a lot more about Anti-Mortem than I knew before. Check out their album right now, New Southern. It's out, and we're going to listen to it and check them out as well. So thank you so much for stopping by.
Hey, no problem at all. Anti-Mortem. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Love it. Thank you.